baby. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hello, my name is Kate. I live in Northern Virginia with my boyfriend and our 3 pets, and as of right now also our 1 foster cat. There have been a lot of updates since I last posted on here because I don't post on here as often as I would like to. I post way more often on my TikTok and my Instagram, so if you want to stay like more up to date, then I do have those accounts with the same name, Kate Davidson. Oh, I'm engaged. He's not my boyfriend anymore. I keep doing that. I was just on a call yesterday with my manager and I said my boyfriend, and she was like, he's your fiance, not your boyfriend. I got engaged in exactly, well, a month and 2 days ago. My fiance and I went to Monterey, California, and he knows how much I love it there. It was a total surprise. I did not know it was gonna happen. We've been together for almost 7 years in February. So, I mean, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. I did not know it was gonna happen on that trip. I love the ring. It's from Frank Darling. I recently learned that this is called a half bezel, this like gold that's around it. This vlog is exciting because this is something that has, okay, you're gonna think I'm crazy because I've never mentioned this before on my YouTube. I mention it a lot on my TikTok and my Instagram. I have been very into pottery. To people who only watch my videos here and you don't watch my videos on my other platforms, you're gonna be like, this is really weird. Why are you spending all this money on something that you've been doing for like a month and a half? It's been a long time coming. It's been something I've always known that I wanted to do, but I didn't want to officially commit to it and spend the money to do it before actually taking a class. Let me show you some things I've been working on. Long story short, I've been wanting to do pottery for a very long time. I'm a very creative person. In high school, I loved art. Art classes were kind of like my escape from my other classes. In college, I majored in studio art with a concentration in graphic design. And then when I graduated college, I worked 2 years as a full-time UX designer before I quit my job to do this full-time. So I love art. It's like no secret that I love art, always been really into it. And I wanted to do pottery for a very long time. But the problem with pottery classes, I assume it's like this everywhere, but I live in the DMV and they are so hard to get into here. I have been signing up, I've been trying to sign up for pottery classes for over a year now, and I just keep getting waitlisted. So how it works specifically in my area is it's a lottery system. So it doesn't matter how quickly you sign up. It doesn't matter if you're the very first person to sign up. It's literally just luck. And I haven't gotten in until just this fall. I fell in love with it after my first class. So I knew it's something that I wanted to do. And so I'm building myself a pottery studio. I just ordered myself a pottery wheel. I would love to eventually sell pieces, but right now it's like such a therapeutic thing for me. Especially if you just saw my most recent video that I posted like 3 months ago at this point. It was about my anxiety and how bad my anxiety has been. And I feel like ever since I quit my job, I've been kind of like, I've been missing it, but I've mostly been missing the art aspect of it and like the creative aspect of it. I've been missing the design team that I was on, like very specifically the design team. I just miss being surrounded by creative people and people that love the same things that I love. And so that's also why I love my pottery class, because I'm surrounded by all of these people who also really like art. A lot of them are also beginners at pottery, so it's just like nice to learn with other people and be creative with other people. So this is one of my most recent pieces. I've been really into bubble cups. Look, this is literally a bubble cup that I have my matcha in. I'm making like little bubble mugs. This one has a bow on it. This is gonna be a holiday one. I might give this one away for Christmas. I recently started making mugs for people for Christmas, which I'm so excited for, because like if you don't know what to get somebody and you're an artistic person, just make them a mug. This is another one I've made. Here's a lot of them. These are some of the recent ones that I've done. These ones all just got fired. I love this one. This one has a little pumpkin on it. And then I've really been liking like making fun handles. I made these little swirly handles. So I'm so excited. I did actually just glaze this one right here, and I'm worried I messed it up. I'm worried it's not exactly what I was envisioning, but the glaze is already on it. It's too late to go back, so we'll see what that one looks like. I don't plan on buying a kiln yet, because I do still, like, I'm part of a studio now, so I can use their kiln. As I was saying, I think I mentioned this earlier, I was scouring Facebook Marketplace. I've been looking at Facebook Marketplace for a while now for both a kiln and a wheel. The problem with a kiln though is that a lot of kilns need a very specific outlet type. And so like, I'm not, like, this is gonna be very DIY. I'm planning on doing all of myself. I do not plan, there's a deer outside. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look Look at that. How cute. My yard is so pretty during the fall. Like, look how beautiful this is. All of the fallen leaves, I'm obsessed with it. Look how cute that little deer is. Anyway, what I was saying was this is gonna be very DIY. If you are a contractor or if you're someone who's very skilled in home renovations, maybe scroll away because you're probably gonna be like, what is she doing? Like, that's insane. The very first thing that I'm doing, we're gonna be going to Home Depot in a second. The very first thing I'm gonna be doing is ripping up my carpet, putting down self-leveler as the finished floor. I know there's gonna be people being like, self-leveler is not meant to be a finished floor. Like, that's not gonna be sturdy enough. I'm well aware, I'm well aware. I just wanna preface this by saying, don't worry. Whenever we plan to sell this house, we own this house. It's not like we're renting. So like, I can rip up the carpet if I want. Whenever we plan to sell this house, we are already going to be getting rid of the carpet anyway. We're going to be replacing it for the new homeowners, like maybe with hardwood or just a brand new carpet. One, because our cat has ripped up the carpet because she has so much fun on these stairs. And two, because we have 3 pets. And then we also have a very steady stream of foster pets coming in and out. So like, nobody wants to buy a house that's like, the carpet is gonna have a bunch of pet dander in it. Like, I don't know. It's just, we're gonna be replacing it anyway. So I'm turning the upstairs guest bedroom into my pottery studio. I'm gonna be ripping out the carpet and putting down self-leveler and then putting down concrete sealer over top of it, I think. And then eventually, when we move, we're just gonna get new flooring over top of it. So like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And if it's not, if all goes bad, I will hire somebody to make it better. But I'm a very DIY person. I don't really like having people in my house like working on things. I'm gonna try doing it and we're gonna see how it goes. This deer is, look at the deer. He's just living his life. Look at that little guy. Pretty sure it's a boy, right? I love the fall. Look how, these windows are dirty, but I mean, just look how pretty this is. This is my yard in the fall. And then you have all these trees up here. It's gorgeous. So some other recent updates. I do have a foster kitty that I want to show you guys if you guys are cat lovers. I frequently have like foster pets just coming in and out. A couple weeks ago, I had 2 foster kittens, 2 siblings who got adopted. And then that same day, they were like, can you, the rescue that I work with or that I volunteer with, they were like, can you take home another cat that actually just got returned? She was adopted a year ago, almost a year ago in December, and then she was just returned in this October. So that's really sad. So we just decided to take her. Here she is. Her name is P. This is Miss P. Isn't she so cute? You are such a sweetie pie. She's been with us for 2 weeks now, and she loves our cat, which is apparently very rare. People in my Instagram DMs are like, do you know how rare it is for 2 female adult cats to get along? And they're playing nonstop. Like, they have so much fun. Is this jacket too much for Home Depot? Or this coat, not jacket? Look how, this is like the perfect fall jacket I've ever had. I think I'm just gonna wear these like Birkenstock knockoffs. Be good, Sig. What do I want to listen to? This is the primer that I want. So this is step 2 technically. This is the self-leveling underlayment that I want. Maybe I'll get like a couple sponges. This stuff is gonna go in between like all of the cracks and seams and over the nails. Need this window and door foam. Welcome to the room that's gonna be my pottery studio. This is the only guest bedroom that we have actually, but I'm gonna be moving all of this into the other extra room that we have. So this is this room. It's very pretty. Ceilings are very tall. It has a really big window that gets west facing sunlight, so it's always very bright in here. It has this very cute little loft area, which I love. I can probably do something with that for my pottery studio. But then it has this like connecting bathroom. This is actually where all of our foster kittens stay. Connecting room is very dark. And it's literally just our our junk room pretty much. I mean, we have guests stay over, but not as often as like really not that often. I would rather use this nicer room for my pottery studio and just like save it as a guest room, even though we don't have guests stay over all the time. So today's task, moving all of this furniture into the other bedroom and then ripping up all the carpet. I'm so excited. I've just ordered a lot of the pottery stuff that I need. So I already have the wheel obviously, but I just ordered the stool. I ordered some stuff for shelving, and then I also have to go to Home Depot to get the wood for the shelving, but it's just gonna be like a big wire shelf right here, I think, or I might put it on this wall right here. That way I have the ladder to like get up to the top shelf. If someone's sleeping right here, are they gonna wake up and hit their head? Like, they're sleeping. Here's the room, everything's out. There's still a couple things in the closet and like on this shelf, and I actually think that I might make this my wedging table. Originally I was gonna build a wedging table, but I mean I already have that. It's like a built-in desk that's literally built into this room, so I might as well just use that for a wedging table. And then I'll put like a plaster slab, just like a rectangular or square slab on here. One half will just be the wooden wedging table, and then there'll be like a just plaster slab for the reclaim area. Look how pretty the view is with all the trees that are changing, and I get the perfect afternoon sunset in here. I think my shelves are gonna go right here on this wall. I think my pottery wheel is gonna go right here. You know what would be the biggest surprise if there was like hardwood floor underneath here? No hardwood, just subfloor. Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna be a huge mess. Look who's making her way over. She gets so excited for ice. I won't make her wait. Oh, look at this too. This is a double cube. We have a double ice cube for you today, Reese. What a special treat. Be gentle. What a gentle girl. Using Cometeer today. I really wanted to try. This is the one that I want to try, I'm pretty sure. Or no, I think it was this one. This one has notes of caramel, red cherry, and chocolate. And then this one is cherry, blueberry, and hazelnut. I think I want this one. This coffee is super fun because it's frozen. So you just put it in water. It's in these little metal capsule things, and you just melt them into some water. Pretty sure that they partner with a bunch of different coffee companies. So like, I think that Frozen Gold is a type of coffee, or it's like a brand of coffee. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I have no idea. I post about these all the time on TikTok and Instagram, and people think that they're K-cups. Like, I always get comments, oh my god, I've never thought to put K-cups in water, and I think that they're thinking that I'm like soaking the K-cups in water, and then the K-cup is absorbing the water, and then it's turning into liquid. I don't know, but these are not K-cups. You don't want to put these in a Keurig. Stop barking, you're fine. Pistachio milk is one of my favorite milks of all time. Actually, I really do think that my favorite plant milk of all time is probably macadamia milk, but also the Califia Farms
oat milk, barista oat milk. It's specifically the Califia Farms barista oat milk in the container that looks like this, but it's like a light blue. I have a lot of favorite plant milks. I think it's pretty melted, maybe. I don't think I've ever tried this one before, but to be honest, I can't really taste anything right now because I'm congested. I have a foster cat and I'm allergic to cats. I had my cat for about a year now, so I'm pretty much like immune to her at this point. I'm a little bit congested because of her, but maybe it'll get better soon because we've had her for almost 3 weeks now. Now that the floor is all clean, the goal is to cover up all of these seams and cracks and like any sort of holes that are in this subfloor, that when I pour the cement, nothing seeps into the floor below. So I have this that I got from Home Depot, and we're gonna patch up this floor so that there are no seams, cracks, holes, whatever.
Pretty sure I got everything. I got all of the big seams, so this just needs to dry and then I can put on the primer. And after the primer, we're doing like a foam around the baseboards. Floor is pretty much all dry. The next step is this primer. I'm just gonna be spreading it on the floor undiluted since it is plywood. I'm gonna start in the back of the room and then go towards the door so that I don't get trapped in.
Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I think this is this like officially day 4 or day 5 of working on this project? Today is the most fun day, the most exciting day, because it's the day that we officially put down the self-leveling concrete. So hopefully it'll be finished after this. I only bought 2 packages of self-leveling concrete, and I think I'm most likely gonna need more, so that's kind of unfortunate because I know I'm probably gonna have to run on and get more, and they're really heavy. I'm gonna go to UPS to drop off this to somebody that follows me on Instagram and TikTok, and I want to show you guys what I'm giving her. I really love giving my followers things. Something that I do pretty often is I just randomly reach out to people who follow me on Instagram, DM them, and more often than not, it's people who I like constantly see in my comments. Just people who are always being supportive, and this one girl in particular, she has been around for years. So I was like, I have to reach out to her and give her some stuff, because that is literally the least that I can do as an influencer, is give people that support me literally free stuff that I receive and that I'm not gonna be using. I've included a lot of my favorite brands in here. I love Skylar. I already have one of these opened, so I'm gonna give her the extra one. Hopefully she likes this stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here. Olaplex shampoo and conditioner, some blushes. I like to make sure that they are getting something that they actually want. So I asked her like what her favorite brands are, or something that she's always wanted to try, and she said she's always wanted to try Kosas. So I included a lot of Kosas things. I hope that she likes these. Their concealer is one of my favorite concealers. Poppy sends out PR, and they sent one of their PR packages in this reusable mailer, and I thought that this was so cool, and I haven't had a use for it.
For anybody that doesn't believe me that she actually does run over here on her own, that is proof. Racy gentle. Good girl. I unfortunately need one more drink of caffeine today. This is a pistachio milk latte. Let's get to work on my pottery studio. It's been 12 hours since I last touched the floor and it's fully dry. I'm so excited because it looks so good. Okay, so my fear when doing this floor was that it was all gonna be one solid flat gray color, which I wouldn't mind. Like, I just wouldn't love it. When I walked in this morning and saw what it looks like, I was so pleasantly surprised because it's like kind of marbled almost. Look how good it looks. It's like kind of marbled. And the view, I'm so happy. I am so happy with how this turned out. And then look at what got delivered today. My pottery wheel is gonna be beautiful, gorgeous. I'm so excited. We're almost at the finish line here with the floor. Next step is to seal it with this. I mean, I think that that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to do on the floor aside from just getting some, I don't know what it's called. Is it called trim for the bottom of the floor? I just need to cover up that big gap, or maybe I'll find another way to cover it up. The goal of the sealer is just to make the concrete waterproof because clay is messy, it gets on the floor, and then I feel like clay would also stain this if it was not waterproof. And I also don't want any of the water from my wheel to like soak into the floor. Just woke up. I'm gonna unbox my wheel. Well, actually, maybe let's go upstairs and make sure the floor is waterproof, because if it's not, I need to do another layer of that. We're gonna drop a little bit of, oh, hi kitty. We're gonna put a little bit right here and see if it glides or if it soaks into the concrete. Beautiful. Do you see that? You see how it's not soaking in? That's beautiful. Yeah. That is perfect. I'm so happy with that. I still might do one more coat, but I can at least put things in now. So a couple things that I have for my pottery studio. I have a new faucet. So this is gonna go in the bathroom that's upstairs. And I specifically wanted a new faucet because one, this one is significantly taller than the other one, so I'll have room to rinse things. And also it has, oops, it has one of these removable thingies that I can like spray things off. Then I also bought a Glecko trap for the plumbing, and this is to trap any clay. I'm not going to be able to carry this upstairs by myself, so I just need to wait until a little bit later when Michael's home and he can help me. But isn't this the most beautiful wheel? I love the black. I love the all black wheel. Brent is a really popular pottery wheel, and typically this is all yellow. Like all this black part is yellow as well as the splash pan. I saw that they had a black limited edition one, and I thought that it looked very, I don't know, I have a vision for my pottery studio where I want there to be color, but I kind of want there to be color through like artwork and plants. But I think that this looks good, just all black. In the meantime, while I wait to bring my wheel up, I'm changing this faucet. So I've already unhooked it all, turn off the water down here, and then take out all of the little pipes and stuff. Now I'm gonna clean this up and then install a new faucet. I'm gonna do this off camera though because it's a lot of like weird angles and it's gonna be hard to film. The sink is fully installed and functional. I actually really like the sprayer because it's like a mist and it's very powerful. I got sick of waiting and I carried this thing up the stairs all by myself. And then this is the stool that I ordered for myself. Look at how cute my little setup is. I might want to rotate it so that the wheel is facing, like I'll be facing that way. To end off this vlog, we're gonna make a coffee in my little mug that I made. My very first, wait, did I show these to you guys? I can't remember. If I didn't, this is my very first finished piece that just came out of the kiln 2 days ago. Cutest coffee cup I've ever drank out of. I hope you guys enjoyed my little pottery studio vlog. I'm gonna be posting a lot more about it probably on TikTok and Instagram because that's where I post like my quicker, shorter form vlog. If you want to stay up to date on some other creations that I make, follow me there. But hopefully I'll make another vlog finishing up the pottery studio, like putting up the shelving, making some art for it, and maybe even some vlogs of how I create these mugs and just learning because I'm very much still a beginner. My kitty has decided to make an appearance. I just gave her a snack and she's licking her lips. Thank you guys for watching. Siggy and I will see you next time.